Just because I have a flute doesn't mean I can play it. I don't know. I'm trying to learn, but you know, hey, what can you do anyway? Maybe because or maybe just my flute has to be magic. Yes, it's a 2 for 2 Tuesday. Maybe I should do that from now on. 2 for 2 Tuesday Criterion collection. Maybe, probably not though. Anyway, number 71, Ingmar Bergman's The Magic Flute, 1975, 135 minutes, Mozart, which means it's Brill and awesome. Brill and awesome, they're the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard the entire Magic Flute. I've heard, you know, cues, scenes from it, and you know, things I played in bands and stuff like that. But I've never seen the entire opera. And I love opera. Opera is awesome. Just gotta have time for it, just gotta have patience for it. But when I find the time and patience for it, opera's sick. I've seen La Boheme, Faust, you know. And Magic Flute is one of those essential ones. It's a great fairy tale, Brill. But for those of you who don't know the story, basically it's about a guy. Well, I'll give you the rough synopsis. Cast. There's Tamino. He's the main hunter guy. I think he's a hunter or something. And he goes and he meets these 3 women who tell him of this princess or some woman who's trapped by this old guy named Sarastro and this evil jester kind of guy named Monostatos. He's like some war general or something. And the woman's name is Pamina, and he asks his friend Papagino to help him. Papagino's a bird hunter, and he has a little panpipe, and he's kind of the comic relief. He's the guy I would play if I was in the opera myself. You know, he's the guy that I'd have to be, because I wouldn't be set out to play Tamino. Yeah, because I'm too funny. Or whatever. Anyway, so they go off, and the 3 ladies end up giving him a magic flute. Which, by the way, you know, Magic Flute is kind of like the Beetlejuice of opera. If you don't know, you know, Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton, Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin. Beetlejuice, I think I've heard it reported that he's only in 5 minutes of the film, like total. Even though he's on the cover and all that, you know, he's only in about 5 total minutes, you know, his screen time of the entire film, which makes sense, you know, because you do barely see him. And the same can be said for the flute. The flute, you only see the flute in like 3 scenes. The first scene where they give it to him, the scene where Papagino and Tamina find each other, and they're both playing each other's, you know, and Tamino and Tamino and Tamina are trying to find Pamina are trying to find each other. God, those names are ridiculous. They're trying to find each other, and he plays the flute, and you know, all that. And then the scene toward the end where they're doing the trials. Tamino and Papagino are put through these 3 trials each, and in order to win the women that they want, because Papagino is looking for a wife, and one of the priests say that they might have a wife for him if he'll pass the trials and all that. So he sticks around. He was going to take off, but he's like, oh, no, I'll stick around and try. And so there's a scene near the end where Tamino and Pamina find each other, but they got to get through this maze and stuff like that. And there's just like this sea of hands. So he just plays the flute, and then that's it. And then he's able to pass. And of course, at the end, everybody wins. Papagino gets the humorous ending where he gets this woman named Papagina who looks dead on like him. He's like got the same dress and all that. And I guess it's supposed to be a funny ending, but there you go. Or a funny ending for him. According to the libretto, Bergman actually shows the scenes out of sequence. He actually shows Papagino's conclusion like well before the final scene, which his is actually, I guess, a lot further toward the end. His final scene. So I guess which means like the last half hour is just like seriousness. There's no humor or something like that. That's basic. That's the basic gist. It's a great opera, great story, and it's essential. You gotta see it. And however, I wouldn't necessarily pick this version. And here's where I give you my little. Here's my problem with this. It's It's not that. No, I mean, first of all, it's the actors are fine. The actors are totally fine. I mean, they're great actors, great singers, even though they're all lip syncing. But there's singing. I thought the guy who played Papageno, what was his name? Hakan. Yeah, he was awesome. Looked a lot like. Reminded me a lot of Sean Astin from Lord of the Rings when he was playing. I forget what his name was. His character in Lord of the Rings. And of course the music, like I said, the music's great. Stage direction is great. Love, the whole thing. But there's one aspect of the movie that really was really annoying. In the beginning, they show the overture and they show the audience. They show the audience like an audience, to just kind of remind the viewer at home, because I guess this was a made-for-TV movie for Swedish TV, that the opera is an opera. It's not a real story. This is it's supposed to be something that was shown, and they have people clapping at the end of Act 1 and Act 2, and after the overture and all that. So yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. But the only problem is half the audience during the overture, you see, all these faces, but the face you see the most, and also through various points of the film, like about every 15 minutes, you see this little girl's face, who, I guess the girl is Ingmar Bergman's daughter, which is like, oh god, that's pathetic, And this wouldn't be a problem if she didn't look fucking stoned in every shot. Let me try to show you what this is like. I mean, it's like this. She looks like this. She's expressionless for most of the thing, except for a little some. And yeah, her eyes are like half open half the time, like she's falling asleep. And it's just like, and he keeps cutting back to her every 10-15 minutes. And she's just got the same expressionless face. And I swear, if the Riff Tracks guys, if Mike, Kevin, and Bill had that film and were riffing on it, every time they show her, they'd do something like, dude, because I swear she's fucking stoned. She's like 8 or 9 and she's smoking pot. What's up with that? Ingmar Bergman's 8-year-old daughter smoked pot. And I have proof. In this film. She had a drug problem at 8 years old because of this film. It's all there, girlfriend. You can't hide from your addictions. I don't even know if she's still alive. But anyway, so, yeah. I think after a while it was really freaking cringeworthy. There was one shot right after Papageno gets his girl, Papagena. She's smiling. She's like, and then the smile instantly fades at the start of the next cue, the next music. It's like, God, what the hell? It's like, are you here? Are you with us? Are you alive? Maybe I gotta show you. All right, I'll have to show this to you guys. Just I'll just show it for a second, and then you guys can get back on with it. We'll get back to the review. So anyway, just look at this. Doesn't she look stoned? Doesn't she look stoned? She looks so friggin' stoned. Oh my god, she's a drug addict. She's a drug addict. Oh my god. Anyway, she's too young. So that's why I have to give this a B. I would give this a friggin' A. A friggin' A plus maybe if it weren't for his friggin' daughter and his obsession with showing his friggin' daughter. I mean, all the other people, oh god, there's some gorgeous women in that audience too. I mean, he cuts to a lot of different people, a lot of gorgeous women, and at one point you actually see Ingmar Bergman really like toward the end of the overture. You see him for a split second, which is kind of cool. I was like, all right, this like I looked up the article on Wikipedia and I said, oh crap, it's like, all right, I gotta go back because I had to go back. I totally missed him, but I saw him, but I was like going slower through the shots of all the people. I was like, okay, there he is. But anyway, yeah, great opera, great story, great actors, great singing, great stage direction. But Ingmar Bergman's daughter is stoned, and that's what gives this a B. That's why I gotta give this a B. Sorry. Don't put your stoned daughter in films. Anyway. No supplements, so that's it. It's just the film. Whee! And that's it from me. So thanks for watching. And now, 72. Le Million. No, not now. Friday. Friday we are doing René Clair's Le Million. Because tomorrow I'm too busy, and Thursday I'll be too busy. So yeah, Friday I've got to get this done because I think it's due Saturday for me, so I got to do it Friday. And then the next three, 73 Cleo from 5 to 7 is at the library, as well as Vagabond number 74. So we'll have those done. We'll have those done in in Saturday and Sunday. In fact, I think I will because I think they're all René Clair films. I think. Don't quote me on this. I know they're all French. But yeah, and then probably Monday or Tuesday we'll do Chasing Amy, and no, Tuesday we'll do Chasing Amy because Monday I am out of town. I'll be out of town on Monday, so Tuesday we will do Chasing Amy, and then after that, sometime next week, Brief Encounter, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, so anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and play us out, Johnny. Wait, play us out, Johnny. Or play us out, Tomino. I'm gonna learn. Stay off drugs, kids. Stay off drugs. And we will see you on Friday for Le Million. And until then, goodbye.